Hello and welcome to Two Blokes in a Car. We are two blokes driving around in a car, and my name's Neil.
And my name is David.
And that was well rehearsed.
Yes.
Listen, this is our very first video blog, and we have been making videos for clients for ages now, and we know the power of video blogging. We know that it builds trust. We know that you can get a lot of information across. We know that people watch them. We've never yet made one ourselves.
I think we have always fallen into the category that so many people we come into contact with feel, and it's fear.
Yeah.
It's the scariness of what are people going to think when they see the video and then see the little counter next to it and it's got like 30 views.
Yeah, we're all worried about how many views it's going to get, because let's face it, if we were guaranteed that 100,000 people were going to watch this video, we would have made it yesterday or the day before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the next one would be like that. Let's get on it straight away. And everybody's the same. So what's the thing that we learned when we worked in radio? Because we did that for 30 years.
Yep.
You're only ever talking to one person.
You're only talking to one person. When we were on the radio, we were always picturing that one person as well.
You never knew precisely how many people had listened to your last program, but you do know how many people might have watched your last video. So it's a little bit different, but I think that what we learned from it was that you're just communicating to one person. So how do you gauge success?
It just has to be the right person. If one person watches it, but it's the one person that's going to lead to a sale or whatever, then it's worked, hasn't it?
Of course.
If 30 people view it, now I think we'd all say 30 is not a successful number.
Yeah.
But think about it like making 30 phone calls. If you phone up 30 people looking for business,
yeah,
you've had a productive afternoon, haven't you?
Did you see that car almost hit that other car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to turn the camera around.
I should have. We could have had a dash cam.
Yeah, could have gone viral.
All right then, so let's give some advice then about using video, because this video blog that we're going to get into is for us a bit of an experiment to see just how good it is for us.
I mean, we blog in text a lot, and we know the numbers, and I'm relatively happy with the numbers, but we want to see, will we get more engagement, better numbers by video?
When you're planning and creating a blog, it does take a while, but vlogging for us should be a quicker process.
Yeah. I think you've got to not let it take up too much of your time.
I think you need to get to the crux of the subject matter as quickly as you possibly can.
Where to upload it is a huge one. I still see people uploading to YouTube and then putting it onto Facebook like that. Stop it. Just stop it. It's straight to Facebook. If you want people on Facebook to see it, straight to Facebook. Trust me.
It's the world's biggest network, so if you don't post it straight to Facebook, you're missing a trick.
Put it in as many places as possible, because the more places it is, the more people can see it.
30-second video on Twitter. Any use?
Yeah, the problem with Twitter video right now is it's got to be taken in the Twitter app on your phone, and you can't import the videos.
But I think that's a good thing for the majority of users. That's all they're going to need it for.
Well, I mean, put it this way: if you get a question on Twitter, you could reply by text, or you could go, "Hey, here's the answer to the question." And I bet you this, Neil, if you answer by video on Twitter in 30 seconds, it'll stand out way more than a text.
Okay then, so as part of our experiment, what we could do is we could send a message to people via video, asking them to go and have a look at this video.
That would work.
Let's do that then.
And the other tip is call to actions.
This should be our last tip, really, because at the end of videos we see a lot of them that don't actually include a good quality call to action.
Once I've watched the video, what do I do now?
Alright, so what do people do now that they've watched
this video? So if you've got to this far in the video and you're watching, go to our website, neilweightman.com. You're maybe already there. Go and add your email address to our mailing list. We'll give you loads more tips. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button. Please say hello. Get in touch. Say you saw the video.
That was very good.
Yeah.
That's our very first video blog. Thanks very much for watching, and
here's to many more.
Yeah, with lots of free digital marketing and social media advice. You better say goodbye before I crash the car.
Goodbye.